1 in 5 young women will be victims of sexual assault while in college, but at Oklahoma State, 1 is too many. The average Greek house at OSU spends about 9 hours a week and $10,000 on homecoming. All of that time and money just so the decks can be thrown in here. The trash, just days after completing them. Both major universities in Oklahoma have had it happen over the last 13 months. Racially insensitive photos being released over social media. DeAndre Smith says the thieves took away his livelihood and left him with a broken truck and some of their tools. Tonight, he's searching for answers as to who did this. Oklahoma State Parking has issued 165 handicap parking permits, and there are 358 handicap spots on campus. I'm here at the Greek Walk by Theta Pond, which is one of the most heavily traveled locations on campus. Behind me, you can see the sidewalks closed sign because as of March 18th, this area will be closed for improvements. Worrying about medical expenses can be stressful, and battling cancer is tough enough as it is. A local Stillwater business, District Bicycles, found a way to gather together and raise money for former employee Kurt Dykes. Despite the health risks involved with indoor tanning beds, college students are flooding into local tanning salons in preparation for spring break. While the college admission scandals took place at schools such as Yale, Stanford, and USC, students miles away are concerned.
I think it's shocking that all these celebrities and higher up people, in society that we kind of like grew up watching and stuff are cheating and kind of getting around the system for admissions.
Actresses Lori Loughlin and Felicity Huffman are among the dozens of parents allegedly involved in the largest academic scandal to date. College students across the nation are using social media to express their opinions.
As a student athlete, I'm extremely disappointed. The recruiting process to become a college athlete is so extensive and so stressful for these athletes. It really is disappointing to see that someone could fake this process and then get rewarded for it.
I worked hard in high school to take my tests, take my classes and get college credit while I was still in high school to pay for some of that. And, when people kind of get it for free, it's not really fair.
The magnitude of these events may change college admission processes nationwide and on campuses just like this one.
In the future, I would like to see more proof that people have to show that they're actually coming to the school to play a sport, because I'm sure numerous people have used this as a way to get into schools that they academically did not qualify for.
Definitely think it's going to change the way colleges do some of their admissions policies, and they're going to tighten it down a little bit and hopefully not let people scheme in and have people in their offices that kind of like are influenced by, more money or who they are.
For the O State Report, I'm Braylee McCoy. Every 10 seconds in the United States, a report of child abuse is made to the national hotline. That's over 8,000 cases per day. 298. That's the number of substantiated child abuse cases in Payne County in 2018, with each individual pinwheel representing a case, and that number is only rising.
Often there's some that aren't substantiated, so 300 is a number of that's the most solid number we could come up with, or DHS could come up with, but it's far more than that.
April is National Child Abuse Prevention Month, and the Seville Center is raising awareness for the magnitude of this issue.
Know that we don't like to think of children being harmed in any way, but I think my crusade during Prevention Month, and actually all the time, is to make people aware, and the awareness factor is we can't bury our heads in the sand. We have to realize that this is really happening.
The Seville Center creates a safe environment for children to tell their stories and get the help that they need.
DHS or law enforcement will call us, and we will start the process of doing what we do here, which is forensic interviews. We have a medical person, a nurse practitioner, that does sexual assault examinations for children and also medical maltreatment examinations. We have a mental health counselor that works with the children afterwards in the healing process.
Proctor says the best thing to do to combat child abuse is report any suspicions to the hotline at 1-800-522-3511. For the O State Report, I'm Braylee McCoy. The recent blackface incident in Norman has caused an uproar on social media. In the past, OSU has had its own issues with racism. While these racist actions are disturbing, OSU sorority member Jasmine Brown says some good can come from these situations.
Everyone makes mistakes, and because of the incident that did happen a couple years ago, we've been able to grow from it as a great community and make sure that it doesn't happen again.
But Brown believes there are some things that OSU Greek life could do better.
I feel because Panhellenic is very exclusive with like what we do. We only do things with each other. And we could do things with MPHC, which is the more African American side of sororities.
However, Oklahoma State offers resources to prevent discrimination and help victims who have dealt with it.
Our job is to investigate all kinds of different things, whether it be a Title IX violations, charges of harassment, discrimination, reasonable accommodations, things along those lines.
Lacey says the Office of Equal Opportunity takes charges of discrimination very seriously and serves to make OSU a welcoming environment for everyone.
We love getting out and about on campus. We love talking to different groups. And most importantly, we enjoy helping, which is why we're here in the first place.
Their website offers customized programs for students facing any type of discrimination or harassment.